Yo, what is up, everybody? Resco back again. Another story from the collection called Macabre Minds, written by Auntie Heart. Remember to check out the links below, show love to the author, like, comment, and subscribe. Story 7, I am a rap reader. I breed rats for a living. Not as glamorous as it sounds. I like to tell the unfortunate souls on the other end of the conversation. But I must say that I do not understand why people find it so off-putting. Sure, there's the shit, the dusty litter, the distinct musty odor that clings to my clothes. But rats are intelligent. They are loving, they are as clean as cats, and as smart as dogs, and as playful as kittens. Most people don't even recognize the special nature of these creatures. Most people have never had little rat kisses on their necks. They are the perfect pet, and that is why I breed them. Or at least my intentions were pure at first. That is part of what drew my boyfriend to me. According to him anyways. He would say he was captured by the way I lit up when I talked about my rats, about wanting to spread their genes and help people overcome their stereotypes of those dirty, disgusting creatures. The love I have for my rats is unconditional, and he loved that about me, to a point. You see, rats are easy to breed. Put a male in with a female, and bam, 20-some days later, there are squealing little pink blobs in the mother's nest. The mom does all the work and weans them at about 5 weeks of age. All you do is keep them clean and feed, and they fend for themselves. Unfortunately, they are hard to sell due to the common public perception of rats. Most people tell me that they are appalled by my hobby, wonder how I could let those heathens of animals run my home. There are a few beautiful souls out there that cherish those cute little whiskers and big ears, but those people are hard to come by. That's why it is so easy to become overrun. I moved in with my boyfriend a few months ago to a new city. To a tiny apartment with a dilapidated roof and horrendous drafts from the windows that froze us down to our cores. The space heaters went to the rats, of course. It is simple to see in a small studio just how many rats one has. I went about breeding, but with the lack of buyers, my numbers quickly climbed. 50, 70, over 100 rats. I kept up with the cleaning, but the smell never left. Rats have a way of always flinging their shit onto the clean floor. And of course, that sticks to your feet, which you drag into your bed. Your boyfriend might find the crap in your bra when you make love. My boyfriend began to grow disgusted with me. I did not understand. We had over 100 little ones that loved us. We were making a little bit extra money here and there. We could play with the rats whenever our lives proved to be troublesome. Just looking at one of the little faces could melt away all the worry. So why then did my boyfriend threaten to leave me? Why did he yell that it was either him or my rats? We fought for the first time about a month ago. It was brutal. We screamed, he slapped me, slept on the couch that night, wondering how I would move myself and my rats back home 4 states away. I had no money. It was impossible. I completely stuck. Of course, I thought of my rats, trying to comfort my straying thoughts. Why do people not like rats? What is it? The fear of non-existent disease? Better blamed on ticks? The high-pitched but melodic squeaking? Some people are disturbed by the red pigmentation in albino eyes. Maybe the color's too much like blood for people's liking, I suppose. But that is not enough to warrant the freight of the masses. And then I thought of their tails, those worm-like appendages that dangle down. Of course, those tails resemble insects, the object of much human hatred. They are naked, and Lord knows humans prefer to be clothed. They look almost wrong on a rat's cute little fur body. That's why people prefer hamsters. Hamsters have no tail. They are cute. Rats do. They are despicable. And of course, those tails are strong. They're difficult to break, even with a fleshy hand. They're not meant for a predator. If anything about the rat is dangerous, it is their tail. I realized this with a smile. The first tail was hard to slice through. The rat screamed and begged to me. We were alone since my boyfriend had left in a rage to work. There was a bit of blood, and I cried as I mutilated my love. But the rat, after the deed was done, scampered back into its cage and tended to its wound with a ginger tongue. It was alive and a bit cuter. Maybe I could pass it off as a hamster. Maybe more money, no more fighting, no more abuse. It was much easier the more and more I sliced. Tails, bald and pink, littered on the wooden floor. The red blended into the mahogany. A bloody affair. But this was important. I was making my rats beautiful. But that was only part of the play. The main act was yet to come. I'm a girl. My mother taught me how to braid my hair, and the rat's tail is awfully long. My boyfriend came home after a long shift, exhausted. He did not notice me behind the door. He did, however, notice the smell of blood pungent over the normal smell of rat fur. He stopped for a moment, hesitating in his step. That's when my rope kissed his neck. A rope of rat tails, braided with care and precision, began to draw bruises. Blue and purple blossomed. He could not scream. Instead, his spittle gurgled in his throat like a pot of boiling soup. Vomit trickled from the corner of his lips down to his chin and on to the floor. I realized, a little pissed off, how much cleaning I still had to do. His body went limp and slumped to the ground. He fell with a dull thud, and I gently put aside my beautiful new robe. Marks on his neck, like the marks on my face. As far as I was concerned, we were even. If only human waste was not so goddamn disgusting. But I went and buried his body deep in the woods, away from the apartment. I'm not a stupid woman. I knew the police would arrive after my dutiful boyfriend did not show up for work. That is what I got for dating a workaholic, I suppose. In the woods behind my house, I let my tailless rats go. I followed them with my rope. Though it was winter, we survived together. Food came in abundance. After the first kill, the others were simple. And if the rope breaks, remember, I am a rat breeder. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the end of the story.